Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick get ready with me. In this get ready with me, I'm going to be testing out the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation. I have this foundation in shade 24N, which is the shade that I had in his last foundation. So hopefully you guys love a get ready with me. Quick. This is going to be a quick one. And you love a foundation review and wear test. This is going to be my initial review of this foundation. If you do, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm going to get started. I don't know why my mouth is dry. Let me take a sip of water. Okay. So, I don't have any primer on. I don't have any moisturizer on. I'm going to use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. I like this. I just haven't picked it up this summer. I have like 3 jars of it. And then I found out that Vanessa Myricks used this. She uses this moisturizer. And she has like a collaboration going on with Neutrogena. So I might check it out. But yeah, I like this moisturizer. It's got a nice slip to it. So that's our moisturizer. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel with hyaluronic acid. So it's supposed to be good to plump the skin and help with the pores. I'm going to do a quick eye. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario Master Matte Neutrals palette, being that we are testing out his foundation. Then I'll give you the claims. I'm going to apply it, and I'm going to be out the door. Okay, I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I don't know what the shade is. I want to say it's MN7 Master Matte Neutral number 7. I just want a no makeup look today. That's what I'm going for. I'm just going to run some errands. I have to go to Sephora, Ulta, and UPS. This is a really nice brightening color for the eye. I'm going to put it all over my lid. I'm just going to put it all over my lid. It's so good. Because you could really just do this. This is just to set down the base. Because I have oily lids if I don't put like something on it. I love the shade. This is what the inside of the palette looks like. Very neutral. Very everyday. And I like these shadows because they're one of the first neutral palettes that didn't have shades that actually look ashy. I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to go into these 2 shades right here, just to give a little depth right here. I didn't think it was going to come out that deep, but that's okay. I've been feeling like when I'm going out to do errands, like I don't need to put a lash on, but with a smoky looking eye like this, I changed the whole plan because my lashes are not long. I didn't think it was going to be that pigmented. It's been a minute since I picked up this palette. I really didn't think it was going to do all of that. I have not eaten breakfast yet, guys. And I'm going to show you the time. It's crazy. I'm trying to get on the schedule to fast and eat 1 meal a day. Or like a protein drink and then a meal. It's so much new makeup coming out. I mean, so much that I really cannot keep up. I didn't think it was going to get this busy so early in the season, but I guess it's really not early. I'm gonna take this brush and go back into this color just to brighten it up a little bit. I'm not gonna use any primer because all of these foundations that are coming out are saying that they are good for the skin, they're long lasting and all of that. So I want to see if it lives up to the claim. It's $124. This foundation retails for $48. This is Mario's signature packaging. He has that clean black and white aesthetic. It comes in 32 shades. I'm not sure if that's the amount of shades that the other formula had. It says not shiny or overly matte. This buildable formula has a natural finish, feels comfortable all day. It's non-drying and locks in moisture while increasing skin's hydration over time. Sweat and humidity resistant, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, fragrance free, and best for normal to oily skin. So this is the bottle. This one is a frosted bottle, and this one is a shiny bottle. I love the frosted bottle. I'm going to swatch both of them just so you can see if the shades are the same. So we're going to start with the old formula. This was one of my favorite foundations when it first came out. So many other foundations out now that I just don't get a chance to wear it. Okay, so this is the new formula. Oh, a lot came out. I didn't mean for that much to come out. I'm going to dip a little bit over here, and I'm going to put it on the side of this one so we can see them close together because I'm going to use that bit of foundation. So the formula definitely feels lighter just from rubbing it This one feels more emollient, the old formula. So you can definitely see that the shade is different. This one is a little brighter, but I think this might just be a perfect shade for me. It's definitely a lighter than a formula. It's not super runny. Okay, we're gonna leave these here and see how they dry down, but the shades are definitely different. This one blends in more with my complexion. So I'm gonna start with this little bit and see how it looks on the skin. That shade looks actually really pretty. It has like a makeup-y kind of smell. Nothing floral or fruity. It feels like nothing going on. This is the Nikki LaRose N17 brush, and she's actually coming out with new brushes. I hope that she's heard my cries for like a little larger of a brush, only because I have a big face. Medium buildable coverage. Now I love the other foundation, but this one, the shade is definitely different, but it's so pretty. The shade is pretty. It really is. Now we'll test the coverage as soon as I get under that chin. Because when I go under my chin, you know that's how I tell what the coverage is really like. Is it really medium to full? Like, can I build it up and cover up all of this hyperpigmentation under my neck? See that? All right, I'm going to do another pump because that little pump went a long way. So I think 2 pumps would be good. Now, I don't know if this looks like a little kind of olivey, but the shade is nice. I love these foundations that are coming out that your pores, well, my pores, and probably your pores too, are filled in, where you don't have to worry about, oh my god, I gotta put a primer on that's gonna smooth it out, and if I put any product on it, it's gonna open up the pores. Okay, so you see I put that little bit under my chin, and it is looking really nice, guys. And it's actually covering under the neck, and the shade is a little bit warmer than my chest area, just a little bit. But sometimes with his foundation, you can actually wear a lighter shade. Now if I feel like it's too dark, I can always change to one of the other shades, but I think that once we have everything on, we should be good, because it looks very pretty on the skin. I just want to make sure I touch every area of my face. I hate when I am editing and I'm like, how you miss that whole area on your face? Like, you didn't touch it. And sometimes I go around it and around it. I'm going to take the rest of this and just go under here with it and then come around here. But so far, it's looking really, really gorgeous. I love a foundation that dries down. That's just my favorite type of formula, because I have oily textured skin. So I don't always want something that looks luminous, but sometimes I do. So this is looking really, really good, guys. What do you think? Very pretty. I think that my chest is a little more golden than this. This is a little olive to me. Let me see how he describes this. Hold on. It's funny because he doesn't have descriptions of the colors, or if he does, I'm missing it somewhere. It doesn't give a description of the color, but to me it looks like it. But look, it blended in beautifully on the back of my hand. So maybe this is my shade. It's a gorgeous foundation. Look, it looks really nice. Now I do see texture in my pores, but it's all good. So we have the Makeup by Mario concealers. I have shades number, what is this, 420 and 460. So I'm gonna put 460 on first. I haven't worn this in a minute. Now I remember liking this when it first came out. Sometimes like I fall in love with a concealer. Yeah, I don't think about picking up other ones anymore, or so many to try. And I love a good concealer, especially something that's hydrating under the eyes, because I am a woman of a particular age. I like my under eyes to be smooth. So this is what the skin is looking like, guys. The shade looks really, really beautiful. The skin looks gorgeous and smooth so far. I'm gonna use this Nikki LaRose N14 brush to blend out this concealer. I don't have any of Mario's blushes at all. Like, none of his blushes. Not a liquid, not a powder. So the foundation hasn't dried down yet. It doesn't claim to be self-setting or anything like that. So we're definitely going to have to set it, which is fine, because I'm going to set it with powder. I guess that we are doing a full face of Makeup by Mario. This is his cream bronzer stick in deep dark. I remember during the pandemic, this thing was sold out. You couldn't find it anywhere. Now this is weird. This is like a brand new thing. I use it a few times. Why can't I get the stick out? This is the darkest shade. Now I wish that he would come out with a deepest dark. Yeah, this is, oh, okay. Now it's coming out. Now the good thing about this, it doesn't look like it's disturbing the foundation. which is wonderful. Yeah, that's the shade. So I guess that we are doing a full face of Makeup by Mario. I'm gonna blend out the bronzer first with my trusty V. Is this a 200 V108 from Morphe? I love this brush for blending out my bronzer. And I also have the liquid bronzer too, which I think is a little bit deeper than this, or this foundation is a little bit darker. Like, I really think that I need a lighter shade of the foundation. Sometimes when people pick out a foundation, they go darker. I prefer to go a little bit lighter, right? I would love it if it blended in perfectly, but to me, because of my complexion, when I go too dark, like, I feel my stuff doesn't show up. Like, all my complexion products, my bronzers. How do you make a foundation and then you don't have a bronzer that is deep enough to show up on it? So to me, like, I feel I need like a shade that's a little bit lighter. I may exchange this for a lighter shade. And to me, it is definitely medium coverage, but it's not, it's like once it dried down, it kind of is not covering my hyperpigmentation completely. This is a nice moisturizing concealer from what I remember. I think some people liked it and some people didn't. I think that looks good. Nice. Do we see the bronzer? So far the cheeks look good, but you know I have to put a blush on it because I need to see if the blush is going to show up. I'm going to take this Armani Luminous Silk in shade 53, which is super light on me because I picked the wrong shade. I should have got the darker one. So we're going to let that sit for a minute and then blend it out while I contour my nose. I'm just going to take the brush and yeah, to me it looks like the shades are definitely different. This one is darker. I prefer this brighter shade. So I think I may have to go to 23, whatever. 23 in, because it's definitely not the same shade. It's not even the same tone of shade. This is a really pretty pink blush. You can see like a hint of color. It's not super pigmented, but it's something there because I do see like a little bit of it. Maybe I need to put a little bit more on. It's such a pretty shade of pink. So far I'm loving the way the skin is looking. I'm gonna use this Lash Icon by Sigma. It is a tubing mascara. I love the wand. The wand is so innovative and it's perfect for little short lashes like mine because you can get it from every angle. I never seen a brush like this. So good. Now I feel like it's making my lashes look. It has like short bristles on one side and then long bristles on one side. I think you need to hit it with the short bristles first. And then it's definitely making the lashes visible. So that's a good thing. Blend this out. Okay, so yeah, that's better. You could actually see that. Very pretty. I didn't think it was going to show up. Okay, Giorgio Armani, rest in peace. So far, it looks good on the cheeks, guys. Very nice. Okay, let's do the other eye with this mascara. So it looks like it needs to be used with the short side first and then the long side. Because I'm going to try not to have to put no lashes on today. Now, see if you put too much on, it gets a little spidery. This eye doesn't look as good as the other eye, but you can see the lashes. Okay, I'm going out like this today. I'm not putting any lashes on. So let's set with the Makeup by Mario powder. So this is the Makeup by Mario powder, Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder in Warm Honey, shade number 4. So it doesn't dry down completely, but it does, yeah, it doesn't dry down completely. But that's okay, because we know that most foundations you have to set some kind of way. I'm loving the blush. I think the blush looks actually pretty. It just looks blushing, like just a little hint of color, not a lot. But if I put like a third layer, I think that we could actually really see it. We're not going to do that today because I've got to get out this door. I'm already hours behind schedule, as always. This is not one of my favorite powders. I love the shade of it. It's not the best powder for long-lasting oil control. I have oily textured skin, if I didn't say that already. I try to say it in every video because I do. And this doesn't last all day as far as oil. Your oils will come out. They will show up and show out. I'm just putting this light shade every place that I put the concealer, and then I'll go in with a darker shade. Now maybe it'll act different because this is supposed to be a foundation that controls oil, so we shall see. Okay, that's the shade Warm Honey, number 4. And we're going to use this shade, Neutral Medium Deep, number 5, on the rest of the face. That's the shade. So far, the skin is looking gorgeous. Like, really, really gorgeous. I'm going to use this powder right here, Flower Beauty powder. I just like to put a powder on my face to, like, bring everything to one. I'm not going to, like, I'm going to use a brush that is loosely packed as opposed to one that's a little more, that gives more coverage with the powder. We're just going to set this, and I guess I do have to spray, right? Because I gotta put my other layer of makeup on. Everything is set down nicely though. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the rest of my powders on. I'm gonna do his powder bronzer and do a blush. This is his deep dark bronzer. I love this bronzer. I love the shade of it. I think it's a perfect shade. Yeah, dark deep. But it's not the same dark deep as the cream bronzer. But the skin is definitely skinning. Like, it looks so good. This is good. I do love this formula. It came out maybe like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months now. But I like it. I think it's perfect for deeper skin tones. And it has like a purplish, ruddy kind of like bruise color almost. And I know I've said that before, but that's what it gives me. But I still like it. Because it's perfect for like this foundation, which I know I need a lighter shade. I know I need a lighter shade. But I'll see once I'm editing. Then I'll know what I'm doing. And I'm headed to Sephora today. Sephora and Ulta. Because I want to see if there's a better shade in the Natasha Denona foundation. I need a nose contour. Like, I don't want to go anywhere without a contour. I need it. It just makes the look come together. And you want to connect it up in your eyeshadow just to give a uniform look. So good. That is good, guys. I'm going to take this blush, this YSL pink blush in the shade Make Me Blush, which is number 42. That's the shade. Gorgeous. That's pretty. Very, very pretty. And it's kind of like an ashy look. Like, I didn't think that I would like it, but it is gorgeous. It really is. Like, sometimes I hear people that are lighter than me and they do reviews and they talk about what colors won't look right on deeper skin. And to me, like, if you don't have deeper skin, you can't tell me what's going to look good on me or what I'm going to like on my skin. So I hate when they do that. I never say like, oh, I think this will be good for whatever skin complexion, because I could tell you about mine and maybe a few shades up or down, but I really can't tell you what it will do for another skin tone completely. I guess I'll use this peach shade. I really have been liking this powder from Fenty. It's supposed to be a setting and finishing powder. I just love the way it makes the skin look. Like, it really just blends everything together. Just that line of demarcation, it just like smooths everything out. I'm going to take a little bit and put it here where I have that contour. Just to smooth out the edges. This is good. I like it. Let's try that mascara on the lower lashes and see what it does. I feel like the flatter side puts out more product. I'm going to put this highlighter on because I've been testing this highlighter out trying to figure out, is it really worth $50? This is the Natasha Denona High Glam highlighter. Like, I don't know if it's I need a different shade or what it is. Like, I think it gives a beautiful glow to the skin. Yeah, it does. I think it's so pretty and it does not accentuate the pores. Okay, so this is what we got going on, guys. And I don't even think I'm gonna put a setting spray on because I feel like it's gonna defeat the purpose. I think I want another shade of this. Like, I really do. This is beautiful. It really is. It just gives life. Okay, I'll put a little bit on my nose. It's so funny because I have a bunch of those Makeup by Mario lip gloss bombs. Like those, I don't know what they are. I used to wear them all the time. Even though they were like so creamy. I didn't love them, but I had bought so many. I was like, oh, I'm going to wear them. Okay, this is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. Oh, Rosy Outlook. This is a sample, but I actually have the full size of it. I think the skin looks gorgeous. I do see texture in the cheek area, but we don't have a primer on. I think the color of the makeup looks really good from what I can see. Guys, everything that I used on my face will be linked and listed below. We have mostly Makeup by Mario products on our face. I just want to go over the claims one more time. So this is supposed to be smoothing and blurring for a second skin effect. I think it looks really, really pretty. We're not going to put a setting spray on. I don't have a setting spray because I didn't like his setting spray, so I returned it. So we're going to not put a setting spray on. We're going to leave the makeup just like this. It is set. It's like 77 degrees here today. It says smooths and blurs for a second skin all day shine, 16-hour hydration, not shiny or overly matte. This buildable formula has a natural finish. Yes, it does. It really does. It's very much an everyday foundation. It's not drying and locks in moisture while increasing skin hydration over time. I can't attest to that, but it feels very comfortable on the skin. It didn't dry down completely, but it did dry down. It had a little bit of tackiness at the end, but it doesn't claim to be self-setting. Sweat and humidity resistant, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, fragrance free, and best for normal to dry skin. So we're going to see. We are going to see, because I'm not going to set it with a setting spray, which I don't normally do, but this is a wear test. Okay, so let me show you the time. Time is 2:09, and I'll be doing check-ins. I'm going out just like this. This looks good, though. This looks good for just going out to run errands. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on the first check-in. I love you, my precious jewels. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this foundation. Is this something that you wanted to hear a review on? I hope you guys did. Okay, guys, it is 9:47, so almost 10 o'clock. I had this on since 2 o'clock. So this is what my face looks like after having the makeup on since 2 o'clock. We had on almost 8 hours. I definitely have oil around my nose. I haven't blotted. Anytime I do a wear test, I never blot because I always like to see what the makeup is doing throughout the day. So, I mean, I see a lot of texture in my cheeks. So I don't think it's one of those super smoothing foundations. The color is definitely not the same as the old formula. This one is 24N. My original one is 24N, but the shades are different. I showed you that at the beginning. I went into Sephora today to compare shades, and to me, like, I want to say it was shade 20. It was a lighter shade, like way lighter, that was comparable to the old formula. So if you're looking for your shade that you used to wear, it's not going to be the same shade. This is a lot darker. It's more neutral. For the most part, it feels like nothing on the skin. It definitely has like a heavy oil look, like a heavy, I don't know, maybe that's the highlighter, because it didn't break up anywhere, but it's a lot of oil around my nose and cheeks, which are my oily areas. And I feel like my face has a lot of bumps here. I don't think I had that on my face when I started earlier. There's a lot of little bumps, if you could see that. Yeah, I mean, I think all in all, it's a nice foundation. If you have the older one and you were looking for something more matte, this is definitely more matte. Of course, you need a primer and a setting spray in order for it to last. I don't have anything on my lips right now. My lips are super dry. Let me just put something on. This is the Lula Hendrix Creme Brulee. Yeah, so this is definitely not a foundation that I would wear without a primer and without a setting spray. We tested it out today. I mean, it did hold up pretty well. Again, my areas that are oily, but everything else is looking good. I'm not sure about this color. I'll be able to tell when I look at the footage, but I think this is actually darker than what I prefer. I want to say it may have oxidized slightly, but I'll be able to tell again when I'm looking back at the footage, because I don't remember the exact shade when I started, but I know it was on the darker side, so I did go back and get a lighter shade. I'm testing out so many foundations. I think it's nice. Is it a must-have? I don't think so. I mean, there's so many matte foundations out there. There's nothing significant about this to make you say, oh my God, I have to have it. It just looks like my face has looked after wearing some foundations, even with primer. So it doesn't have like an oily feel at all. So you do get like a little bit of product that comes off, but you know, we have so much stuff on top of the foundation. So I think it really held up pretty good, but I definitely think that it broke my face out. Look at all of this hair going up. I'm going to see when I look at the footage. But that's it, guys. I think it's a nice product. Lawless. Forget the filler lip gloss. I don't like it. It felt like kind of drying on the lips, and my lips started to, you know, peel, like the skin started to peel. I don't get that with a lot of other lip glosses that I have, so I'm not really a fan of it. And I actually have it in a large size. That was a sample size, so yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. But everything else, the makeup looks good. If you're looking for a mattifying foundation, I don't know if this is the one. To me, I feel like my face held up better with the Natasha Denona foundation. And that was a hydrating foundation. And this one is a mattifying foundation. So if you think about it, I had less oil on my face with the Natasha Denona. So that's it, guys. I love you, my precious jewels. Please give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. And I will link a video on the screen so that you can continue watching. And I will link all of the products that I have on my face in the description box. I love you, my precious jewels, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think of the makeup. Let me know what you think of the color. Do you think I need to try a lighter shade? Because look at the difference in my chest and my face. There's definitely a difference. Oh, let me show you. I have one of my little blotting papers. Let me just show you what it could look like if I blot it. So, I mean, the makeup, it still looks good. And once you blot the oil, the pores don't look so bad. So like I said, it's not a bad foundation. I think it's actually really nice because it looks really good once you blot it. And everything is still in place. So yeah, I think this will be good. Because I know a lot of people were upset when his other foundation came out and it had so much like glitter particles in it, which it didn't bother me. I really love that formula. So yeah. Alright guys, I had one more thing to say. So I think that this mascara from Sigma held up really well. I didn't have any lashes on all day and I didn't feel naked. So I really like it. It didn't really break up. Like these are tubes and it's still on. What I wanted to say is if you're looking for a good everyday foundation, if you have oily skin like I do, then I say definitely give this a try. Because it looks very natural. It has a very natural look. So it's a natural finish and it has a very natural look. It's exactly what he said. Smoothing effect and second skin finish. Yeah, I believe that. Just from wearing it, it definitely was good. And I could see it with a primer. Because I'm always going to wear a primer. Like on a regular day, I'm always going to wear a primer and I'm always going to wear a setting spray. But I think that this face, it looks really good. Really natural after I took the oil off. I like it. And even the pores. Like the pores don't look bad at all. Nice. Now the blush that we put on, I don't see it at all. It's nowhere on my face. It was very light. It was a very light pink. Like I see like a little bit of pink, but not much. And we use the YSL blush. We use this shade. Shade 42. Alright guys, I know this probably is all over the place, but I'm tired. I've been up. I didn't sleep good last night and I've been up since early this morning. So I'm going to shower and go to bed. Okay. This is what the makeup is looking like in the sun. It looks really gorgeous, guys. Very smooth. The skin looks gorgeous. These are the kind of foundations that I like. Foundations that dry down or set down. This is very smoothing. A little different from his original formula because that one was more glowy, but this is gorgeous on the skin. So we're going to wear this for about 8 hours. I'm going to try to keep it on as long as I can and see how it holds up. But it's looking gorgeous so far. I'm about to go out and run errands and I'll do at least one check-in or 2 check-ins. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay, so you know I like to come in my bathroom and change the lighting to see what the makeup is looking like. This is what it's looking like, guys. It looks really, really pretty, really lifelike, just like every day. I'm not going to talk long, but look how beautiful the skin is looking. Okay, Mario. I think that around my mouth looks a little light. I should have used, I'm going to go around it again with the foundation brush because I feel like it's looking a little light, but I think that this is perfect. I think the skin looks gorgeous. We're going to see how this holds up. Okay.